how's your health today? Good, I hope. I've started making a few of my body's basic needs healthy habits. Drinking clean water, breathing, and sleeping properly are a few. With so many choices in today's market to drink, water can be so easily overlooked, and it's the healthiest choice of all. There was this podcast I was listening to. It was on the Model Health Show with Sean Stevenson. His name was Scott Harrison. It's a podcast, actually. So what happened was he wanted to serve water to everybody on the planet. He had this idea. He actually served millions and millions of people. I'll leave a link of that interview down below in the description. You can also Google it to get more of that interesting charity. I think everybody knows water is good for them, but how many people really drink water as a daily habit? I have. There are plenty of ways that water helps the body. I'll name a few. Number one, which is a key one, it's hydration. Your body definitely can feel when it's very hydrated, and you definitely got to give it water. Number two would be your digestive system. The book I read on Healthy Gut, Healthy You talks a lot about that. It talks about motility, how your digestive system needs to keep flowing, and by drinking clean water, it'll help it flow. And the third one would be losing weight. Not directly, but indirectly, because you drink the water more and not drink the soda or the sugary drinks like I mentioned earlier. I also wanted to mention that water can also hydrate your skin and keep it silky smooth. Breathing is another basic body habit that people don't understand, but we breathe every day. We breathe 23,000 times a day, and people didn't know that. Breathing can reduce anxiety, stress, and help you relax. It's a mental health type of thing. I perform this breathing exercise. It's called 4-7-8, which can be done pretty much anywhere. I do this on the golf course. So actually, to calm myself down, to take a shot, I'll step back. I'll do the 4-7-8. Do it a couple times, and the good thing about it, it calms my state. But nobody can see you doing it unless they're observing you. They gotta be looking directly at you. But let me show you how it's done. So to do this exercise, you want to be standing up, upright, and you breathe up into your belly. You go 4 seconds in, 7 seconds you hold it, and then 8 seconds out. Ready? Here it goes. You go. And you go again. And what this does is it allows to calm your state. So if you had an interview or anxiety or something going on that you need to calm yourself, think about that little exercise. You can do it anytime, anywhere. You know, it will work wonders for you. It just calms the state. You heard this saying before, I'll sleep when I'm dead. Yeah, right. Sleeping is underrated and not used to our advantage. It is so overlooked as one of the healthy habits of our body. Here's a book called Sleep Smarter by Sean Stevenson. It's a New York Times bestseller. It's a good read. A few stats from the book. For infants to get sleep, they need 16 hours of sleep. For teens, it's 9 hours of sleep. And for adults, 7 to 8 hours. Too little sleep is not good, just as well as too much sleep is not good. You gotta do it. Our bodies are a circadian rhythm. What is that? It's basically a 24-hour internal clock that is running in the background of your brain, and it cycles between sleepiness and alertness. The best times to sleep, according to our circadian rhythm, is between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. If you can get to bed between 10 p.m. and 12 midnight, you're good. Any time in between there. And then you probably want to sleep for a good 7 hours. 8 hours. Here are some tips from the book Sleep Smarter. I put this to use when I started doing it. One of the first things I got were the blackout curtains. What the blackout curtains do is it blocks out the light from the cars or street lights. It just keeps it nice and dark. Another thing you do is put your phone into night shift mode, and it blocks out the blue light, and that helps a little. It also cuts off the notifications. Another thing I did was grab a piece of cardboard and I put it over the cable box light. You know, the clock on the cable box? I put it right over that. And now I sit back and I can't even see my hand in front of my face. That's how dark it is in the room. And you wonder why when you go to sleep in a hotel, you get good sleep, because the hotels have the blackout curtains already and it's pretty much dark in there. And when you sleep in complete darkness, you get a good night's sleep. You'll feel so much better the next day. I've incorporated those basic body needs into my daily health priorities. Hey, stay tuned for my next video. Thanks again. Eat and sleep healthy, my friends. Peace.